and Gabriela in honor of their leadership and dedication to the CARE Project, the Caregiver Research Project, as a grassroots and volunteer community-based research program, and in recognition of their commitment to empower workers and advance their rights for a living wage and a dignified and decent working conditions. We have our certificate of honor from the Board of Supervisors in honor of your great work. So first, the Filipino Community Center.
We're going to be so inspired. We have to be inspired because as we launch this project, it means we're going to be fighting for caregivers' rights. So we're going to be fighting for caregivers' rights. We need to be able to chant. So you're going to do this. This is a chant we're going to do. Let's see. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, my people rise up. Go! Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, my people rise up. Stand up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, my people rise up. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, my people rise up. Bayan, 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 laban, laban, laban. Bayan, 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 laban, laban, laban. What we've been learning as we've developed really close relationships with caregivers, those of us who've been working on the CARE project at the Filipino Community Center, is we know that Filipino caregivers struggle with some of the most difficult, sometimes the most exploitative working and living conditions. We know that they never get enough sleep because they're always being asked to attend to their patients. We know that they're not getting paid for all of the time that they stay awake to attend to their patients. And there's just the psychological distress that comes from just being disrespected in addition to not being paid very well. So we know all of these things. We're hearing these things as we get closer and closer to caregivers. And the fact of the matter is that this situation that Filipino caregivers in the FCC, in the CARE project, are experiencing, this is going to be an issue that many more are going to face. So what's that going to mean for us? What does that mean for us in the CARE project? Well, what it means, first of all, is first we do need to know more. Right? We had great solidarity statements from people who are doing local, state, national work to fight for caregivers' rights in the United States. Now, for us as Filipinos to be able to ensure that our unique experiences, because our experiences are not the same as everybody else, right? To ensure that our unique experiences as caregivers are represented in all of these different struggles, we need to carry out this research, right? But not just do we need to do research, we need to organize. Right? Because as all of our caregivers and all of the CARE project participants know, this is not just a project for information, right? It's a project for information to fight for justice, right? But in addition to just fighting for our rights in the United States, as Filipinos, we need to continue to fight the Philippine government. We need to make sure that the Philippine government represents Filipino citizens wherever we are. We have to make sure the Philippine government is actively taking measures to actually create a society for us so we don't even have to leave. For us as Filipinos, we have to have both of these perspectives because this is the reality that our people face, that overseas Filipinos face here and everywhere around the world.
Mga kasama, the graduating class of 2012 from the